Ever won an online auction and ended up with a picture of a games console instead of the hardware itself? Welcome to the ambiguous trap. This is a world where you're lured in by the glimmer of a steal, only to be duped by the cunning of ambiguous listings. Let's take a stroll down memory lane, shall we? Picture this: a thrilled buyer, victorious in the auction war, eagerly awaiting the arrival of their brand new games console. But what's this? A mere picture of the coveted device arrives at their doorstep. Shocking, isn't it? It's a classic tale of online auction fraud. But how do you avoid falling into this trap? Here's a tip: be vigilant. Read the item description with an eagle eye and always check the seller's reviews. Because, my friends, in the world of online auctions, the devil is in the details. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Imagine unboxing your newly won auction item only to find a neatly wrapped brick instead of a laptop. Welcome to the counterfeit delivery scam. In this world of digital trickery, the excitement of winning an auction can quickly turn into disappointment and frustration. Let's consider a real-life scenario where a hopeful buyer was met with a harsh reality. They bid for a high-end laptop, but instead they received a brick, neatly wrapped and delivered with a smile. This is not a rare occurrence. It's a crafty tactic used by fraudsters to exploit the trust of unsuspecting buyers. So how can you avoid such scams? The key is to use secure payment methods. Opt for services that offer buyer protection. This ensures that if you receive a brick instead of a laptop or a picture instead of a console, you have a safety net. Always ensure your payment method has buyer protection. You never know when you'll need it. Ever sold an item online and received a forged cashier's check for an amount far in excess of the item's worth? Welcome to the overpayment scam. Now, imagine this. You're selling a vintage guitar for $500. A buyer reaches out, offering to pay with a check. But when it arrives, it's for $1,000. The buyer apologizes for the mistake, asking you to wire the excess $500 to a different account. Sounds fishy, right? Well, it should. This is a classic overpayment scam. The check, my friend, is as phony as a $3 bill. And when it bounces, you're out $500 plus any fees. So how do you avoid this? Simple. Don't accept overpayments. If a check arrives for more than the agreed price, return it, and before you deposit any check, verify its legitimacy with your bank. When selling online, never accept overpayments. And remember, always verify the legitimacy of checks.